Hello guys, welcome to this video. This is Over. Quickly, we're going to be looking at how you can set up IP rotation on Linux. That's why I tagged this video Master Linux IP Rotation for Bulletproof Email, which gives you high deliverability and it makes your IP or SMTP more stronger. So instead of putting prayer on one single IP when you are sending your bulk emails, what this will do is that it will automatically use the IPs that you've set up on it. Assuming you're using 5 IPs, so instead of using one IP in sending your mails out, it's going to automatically switch and use 5 IPs to send emails out. So it makes your SMTP strong, and that's why we call it bulletproof. And it makes it it gives it chance for high deliverability. So with this, you can send bulk and mass emails with no issue. So let's get started in this. And if this is your first time of watching this video, kindly do well by hitting the subscribe button and stay updated on our videos like this. So let's dive into this course. Here is my OVH cloud, and I've already cut 2 IPs. So I'm going to be using 2 additional IPs here, which you see on the screen. So I'm going to say continue, and I'm going to make payments for this, which is the first thing which you have to do. After you've set up your server, your SMTP on your Linux, then the next thing for you to do is to buy the additional IP and do the setup also. So I've already done the setup. If you want to see how I set up my PowerMTA SMTP server, you can check on my videos. My previous video is there, which I explained on how I did. So I'm going to make payments with my credit card. You can also pay with your paper, and don't forget this is OVH cloud. I'm using OVH in this video. Okay, all right, now so the purchase is done now, so I'll be waiting for them to deliver my IP so we can get started in this. But before we get started, let me explain one or two on what on the tools that we're going to be needing. Now, after you have your IP address, you're still going to set up your DNS records for both IP rotation and the normal IPs which you've done. So you're going to add your IP rotations to it, set your A record, set your TXT record. Those are the tools that you need to do there. And also on your config file inside your PowerMTA, you will need to integrate the IPs which you just got. You need to integrate them inside in there. There is full tutorial course where I trained A to Z on how you can set up this IP rotation on Linux, and I also have for Ubuntu if you need. So if you'll be interested in getting this full tutorial course, not free, you can check the description below this video, and it's me either on my Telegram, WhatsApp, or anywhere you can find me, so we can do business. All right, so my IPs are delivered now. These are my IPs, so I'm just going to copy them out. So these are the IPs which I'm going to use. So making 3 IPs altogether with my primary IP, and these are the 2 additional IPs. So making 3 additional IPs which this client requested for me to build for him. So how do we now implement this IP into our server and make it auto rotate? Okay, now I'm going to my server. This is my server which I've already logged in on Bytefiles. I'm going to open a new terminal for this. Then the first command which I'm going to be running is to open a network configuration script. So for this system, so I'm going to log in inside. If when you write CD in Linux, it means you want to go inside a particular folder. So I'm inside my network script, and I'm going to be running this command to create my IP, additional IP1. You know, I have additional IP1 and I have additional IP2. So I'm going to be creating additional IP1 file, and I'm going to be creating for the 2. Okay, let me do that and clear. So now I've created for 1 and I've created for the 2. So you're going to run that command to create for the 1 and 2. So if you have 10 additional IP, you follow the same procedure and be changing the numbers till you get to the number 10 to the last IP you want to add. So the next command is for us to enter into this network script and add our additional IP inside it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we'll go inside this place now. So here I'm going to edit and I'm going to put my additional IP for the first one, do the same and put my additional IP for the second one. Okay, you can see I clear all this out. I have a script which I'm going to give to you in the course. Then with this script, you just need to put your IP address there. Then you click on you paste it inside this box and you save it, and that's all. So done with the first one. I'm going to do the second one too, and it's going to be 2, enter. So from here again, I'm going to clear this and put the scripts inside. Okay, I'm going to put the script inside and save. So once all that is done, we restart our network and say restart like this. And okay, so let's use this, and you can see this. It means we've restarted our network manager. Okay, we can then say service pmta. We restart this. And okay, so before we conclude this video, we do the DNS, I'm sorry, we do the DNS configuration one, and we also do our config. So I'm going to do the config first. I'm going to go inside this, my terminal. Then I'm going to edit my config, say edit. So we're going to add additional IP, this and this other one. Those are our additional IP. So I'm going to be adding that. Okay, so which I've done now, you can see I've edited this. So the next thing is I will do the other editing inside it. So now I've done all my IP rotation on this config file. So I'm just going to copy, I'm sorry, I'm just going to save it, save. Then we're going to check service PNC restart again to see if everything works fine. So it says failed, so let's just debug this and see where the pmta the error is coming from. Okay, they say error in line does not match any valid IP, line 18. So I'm going to check that and fix. Okay, I think there's a repeated IP here. You can see I repeated it. So I'm going to fix with the second IP. So you can see I've done the configuration and I've made sure all my network are active here. Then the running the service PMTA now run fine. Okay, so that's the purpose of this course. If you encounter any issues or any challenges, you can easily debug and tells you where and how you're going to fix it. So if you're interested in getting this tutorial course, just hit me on my Telegram, WhatsApp, or anywhere convenient for you. So now that all is done, before we completed this video, we need to check if our IPs has propagated with the domain that we use. And to do that, don't forget we used okay, this is our domain, this is our IP, yeah. Then we can access our PowerMTA monitor using this IP, and I can say this is my IP, and I say 6565. Let's see if it's going to propagate up, and you can see it has already propagated, which means our configuration and our IP rotation has been done. Okay, to clear the doubt, I will log in again with the domain, and our domain name I will be using is this. Okay, this. Okay, then I can say now we have set for domain one, sorry, node one, so it can be to be this 6565. Let's see if it's going to propagate. And boom, you see it propagates using node one. And also we set for node two, which is our second IP, and I'm going to delete this one and put 2 and see again if it's going to lead us here. And you can see also it also propagates, so it means it's now working perfectly well. We can make a quick demo of this, we can make a quick test of this using this. We already have this SMTP inside this mailer, and this is the first one, the primary IP. I'm going to change it to the secondary IP, let's say 1, and I'm going to send test to this onlinetoolhelper. Let's use onlinetoolhelper at Gmail. I said test set. We can check it out here and go to the inbox, and boom, you can see it's come in there. This is the server that you are seeing. This is the test that you are seeing on the screen. See, now that's how you can set up your IP rotation on Linux. Check the description of this video to hit me, and let's do business. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.